Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
AGT for the Kop TV. We're outside the Anfield Road end. Obviously a massive result for the boys, the Gunners. Lee Judges seems to be extremely satisfied with a 0-0 draw. I don't know why. Right, I'm going to ask all three of you. You're all going to get equal, time on the Kop TV tonight, right? I'll start with you, Robbie, because I saw you first. How have Liverpool not won that game? From a Liverpool perspective, that's what we're leaving this game thinking, especially with 10 men.
Listen, down to 10 men, I feared the worst, I ain't going to lie. It's only about 20 minutes gone. I have to say it again, but it looks stupid by Xhaka, as usual.
I asked cameraman Jack, he said straight red card, Robbie.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to... It looks stupid. He looked rash, which is what he does. And I'm fearing the worst. We've come up here with 11 men and got 5 and that put past us. But I have to say, we defended brilliantly today. Apart from I think it was it Jota who put it over the bar? Or whoever, yeah. Apart from that, you didn't really have any clear-cut chances. And if anything, the chance that Saka had, it wasn't an easy chance. He could have scored. No, seriously. So it could have been worse for you. It could have been worse for you. So I thought we defended brilliantly. There was a guy, a Liverpool fan, who was just saying maybe it kind of helped us. Just said we just got to defend. But we were brilliant today. And what I can't understand, look how strong that Liverpool team was. Who done the COVID test? Was it Boris Johnson?
It's me.
It must be Boris Johnson done the COVID test. Bloody hell. The
worry is now, will they turn up next week? That's the worry. That's the worry, You're right, but listen, fantastic performance. Liverpool were going to have the most of the play, which is what you expect. Listen, they missed Mahone and they missed Salah. It's as simple as that.
That's what I wanted to say. We had no width whatsoever without Mane or Salah, and it's just become a bit of a thing where we have to go narrow when we're not with them. Julian, obviously you predicted an Arsenal win for this. Again, I'll ask you the same question. All right, you predicted a good result, I'll say that.
All right, I predicted an Arsenal win at Arsenal, and I predicted a draw at Anfield, just round the other way. So I've got the prediction right so far. Hopefully we don't mess it up when we go back to our place. But the reason why...
This is mad, by the way. Hell of selfies going on.
Yeah.
You're right, lad.
Thank you.
That's what you get when you come to Liverpool.
Yeah. Look, you asked a question, why didn't you win? Attitude. You guys, we went down to 10 men, we upped our game. You just eased off thinking, this is easy. It's an understrength Arsenal team. It's down to 10 men, and we dug in.
Yeah, you did.
And when you actually think about it, the rational part of it is we lost 9% of our play. When you get a player sent off, it's 9%. It's not massive, just 9%. And what happened is our effort rate went up. Our attitude went up. We got that thing in our heads. We will not be beaten.
Yeah.
And we weren't. And Liverpool just couldn't match that attitude. Not skill, purely attitude.
Lee, I've got a question for you and Robbie, to be fair. Yes, it's a good result for Arsenal. It's a draw that you can take into the second leg and build on 100%. That's what I would say. However, were you surprised by the lack of Liverpool's intensive attacking play? I can't actually remember us having a shot on target for the whole game.
Well, no, they weren't at their best. But Liverpool ain't been at their best for a little while now. I was seeing them against Spurs. Very, very fortunate against Spurs to get away with a point that time. But ultimately, listen, it's difficult when you've got 10 men here, because what happens is they put 10 men behind the ball, and it's what Arsenal did today, which is first time in a long while, break us down, see if you can break us down. And Liverpool didn't have the players for letting you go wide so you can cross it, because we could
I thought we were too narrow today. Without Mane or Salah, everything was going through the middle.
Listen, you're missing world-class players. You're missing world-class players. They're hard to replace, aren't they? We're finding it very difficult when we lose a couple of players to replace in midfield. It's the way it is. But Liverpool... possession, but this game is far from over. Let's be honest about it. It's the first leg. I would have bit your hand off for a 1-1 draw or 0-0 before the game. With 10 men after 20 minutes, we're delighted with that.
You have to be.
Yeah,
Robbie, talk to me about when Xhaka did get sent off. I mean, that was 20 minutes in. What are you thinking at that stage? Because I'm thinking, let's go.
I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking, listen, let's try and get out with even a 1-0. Don't lose too heavily, because I'm like, 10 men with that amount of time to go, I'm thinking the worst. But after that, we dug in, we were brilliant. I thought that Liverpool, I think you moved the ball too slowly.
Too slow.
If you're going to break down a team that's got everyone behind the ball, you've got to move the ball quickly. And I just thought that we defended brilliantly. There was some great performances out there. I thought Lacazette today was immense.
He had to do a different job tonight, obviously, when Nketiah came off.
Brilliant, and I thought Saka. And even though with that at 10 men, Saka was giving Robertson no end of problems. You know, he was the guy. If we could get the ball to him, he just ran out of steam at the end. He was out on his feet. But I'm looking for, like Lee said, the game ain't over yet. It's half time. You know, you're a top quality side. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a great game at the Emirates. But we go into that now with a lot of confidence. If we got anybody left, you know what I mean? After that, so no, it's a great game. Great game.
At the start of the game, a 0-0 probably would have been a result that obviously you take, Lee. For us, we're looking at it like, one, how have we not dominated this game in terms of chances, but how have we not at least scored one? I think this is a much better result for Arsenal than Liverpool going into the second leg, and I'm hugely disappointed that now we have to go to your place and get something.
Yeah, obviously, like from your point of view, it is, you know, because, you know, advantage. I honestly think today, after you went nil, when it went to 10 men, I'm thinking like Liverpool going to get what they want and now own the advantage at Anfield today. They didn't, you know what I mean? So I'm going to say, like, you know, you're criticising Liverpool a little bit there. I think you have to give Arsenal a lot of credit today. They defended really well and made it very, very hard. And you know, Jota should have scored that chance at the end. And listen, do you know what? If he did, I wouldn't have been still too disappointed because like 1-0.
1-0, it wouldn't have been a disaster. I would, as long as we didn't capitulate, I'd have been happy.
Oh, well, listen,
and we definitely didn't capitulate, and we could have nicked it. We could have nicked it, but I'm happy. I'm happy with the 0-0. Very happy. It felt like a victory. Come out of there singing Wembley, Wembley. Here we go.
That's what I'm saying.
And I don't want to be too cocky, but I'm finding it very difficult not to be.
Well, you say that. Are you now saying? Are you confirming that Arsenal go through to the League Cup semi-final after this result?
Of course, I'm not confirming it, but
well, are you saying you're going to Wembley?
That was because I was coming out of there, and that was the feeling that we've done the hard bit, but we can still mess it up at Arsenal. Yeah. We can mess it up, and it can go the other way. Football is a game on moments. We had a very bad moment with Xhaka today, and it looked like it was all over. It looked pretty much done and dusted. From the experiences I've had at Anfield over the last 10 years, when we went down to 10 men after 20 minutes, I thought I might as well go home. But
well, it wasn't to be tonight for Liverpool. Couldn't break you down, especially when you go to 10. It turns into a low block, doesn't it? You take your striker off.
We've got a bit of experience of this now. We played Man City with 10 men, and now we've played like Liverpool, probably the two.
Get someone sent off every week, Lee. You might get a few more results.
They're playing the two best teams in the country and going down to 10 men and still getting them a game. So from our point of view, we've got to take the pluses from that. But still, I'm going to say it now, it's not over yet.
Of course it's not over yet. Obviously we go to the Emirates next Thursday. I'll be there to see you, and I'll be there to see you as well, Mr. Julian. What's the score going to be next Thursday? Just quickly before you go, Lee and Julian.
Well, I think I said 3-1 or 3-0. I have to after that performance, but I'll give a big caveat. It depends what happens on injuries and COVID, which plays a massive, massive part in it. It could be you lot turn up without any players, but that's what I was expecting last week, and it didn't happen. You cried off.
All right, well, that's a different conversation. Guys, thank you so much for coming.
With the Arsenal, by the way.
Not really, it was 0-0, wasn't it? But that's the Kop TV. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next Thursday. Don't worry about that, Robbie. We'll see you next... I'll be there. I'll see you.
Whoa. Just before you go...
Don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.